Here
Hi.
we go. Here we go.
It's Monday.
It's Monday, and we have a guest.
We do have a guest. It's Christy.
Hey, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so excited and honored.
So happy you're here. And that what you have to see what Malcolm is doing.
What's he doing?
He's just standing here like this, in this
Aw.
strange position.
Like he's ready to do something.
Something he should not do.
Right.
Let's just
Exactly.
encourage him to lay down and relax.
Encourage him.
There you go.
Yeah. Settle down, Malcolm. Settle in. We're going to be here
We're
for
gonna
an
have
hour.
A nice, calm evening.
It's a nice show.
Kathy jumped in to say hi.
Hi,
And Chris
Kathy.
is here.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Kathy.
Who
No.
is it?
Sheila. I got to hang out with Sheila last week.
Oh,
Oh, what did you guys do? Tell me what you guys did.
We she came up Friday morning.
Mhm.
And we went we went shopping
Mhm.
a number of places. Oh,
Did you get good things?
but first I locked myself out of the house.
oh no.
Before you left?
So this is only the second time since I've lived here that I've locked myself out of the house. And luckily Sheila had her keys. So we just decided to do things in her car instead of my car, which was the original plan. And then my sister met us at Eloquence, one of the local antique stores, and brought my spare key. So
That was nice.
but it all worked out because Sheila found a set of glasses that she's been looking for at that antique store, and that's where we weren't going to go. So,
Oh, wow.
universe
It took you
forced
to...
me to lock the keys in the house.
Right. Yes.
So Sheila could find her glasses.
Yes.
And
That's great. Good job, Sheila.
Kathy, I'm not ready to talk about that yet.
Have you even started really looking?
I started, but the thing is, since I did the sink first, my ability to hold my arms up is greatly diminished because
You need to recover.
I need to let my muscles recoup. I did start looking, so I know how the camera works.
Yeah.
But I haven't found the beep yet. So to be continued.
She's looking for a beep in her ceiling somewhere, and she doesn't know the source.
A previous
You
owner
relate to this issue.
Yes. Yes.
previous owner hid a fire alarm somewhere.
Oh no. You know what? I had a thing and I thought it was a frog. I thought it was a frog for the longest time. because people told me, but I didn't have fire alarms. I needed to beep, beep. Well, turns out there was a fire alarm that had not been installed or anything. And I didn't think it was like it had a battery, but it had a battery and it was making a beep. And so the whole time I'm looking for a frog in my house and it was an actual fire alarm.
I was hoping that it was just a battery operated fire alarm and that the beep would just die eventually. Okay. But it's been 4 months. So I don't think the beep's gonna die. I'm not imagining it. Other people have heard it. So
okay.
But yeah. Well, on that note, I'm gonna use my new cocktail shaker.
Oh, you fancy. You fancy.
That's really cute.
That is cute.
The beverage. I was gonna make a glowy beverage in honor of, spectral things, but I am out of tonic water. So skull shaker and a glowy glass.
Oh, you fancy.
And your skull shaker is glass?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get that?
I got this. Where did I get this? Oh, there's a place here called Gabe's. which is very similar to TJ Maxx.
Oh, okay.
Like TJ Maxx bought Gabe's, but that's
Okay.
That's it. So. Yeah, it's definitely hardwired, Kathy, I am gonna find it. If I have to tear out the entire wall, in addition to the 5 holes I've already put in said wall, I will.
Oh.
But
Hi, Mary.
but you're
Hi,
into how's the weather? Is it nice there?
Today was a lot nicer. Yesterday, we were little wax melts and we sweated.
We dropped below freezing here this morning.
Really? Well, it was really hot and humid yesterday. We drove in and decided to go to two fields before we checked in to the inn.
Mhm.
And by the time we got to the inn, we were just
Done.
if we were candles, we would be like this.
shriveled up and just gross and
We would be little blobs.
I melt in the heat too. I don't like it. Not a
Yeah,
fan.
but it was overcast today, which was very helpful. Still,
Nice breeze.
humidity, but much better than yesterday. I have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow, but
Well, you'll just roll with it, whatever happens.
we'll roll with it. Yeah,
I had to scrape my car.
I can't believe it.
Mm,
I bet that's how it is back home in Denver, but
I'm
it's
looking
cold.
forward to it.
Yeah, I would much rather be melting here than back home in the cold. So I'm happy to be.
I just want a
happy.
happy medium. That's what I like. Not too hot.
Yeah.
Actually, this afternoon it was lovely. It's like mid-60s, and
Mhm.
bright fall sunshine. All the leaves are changing now, and they're super pretty. And yeah, that's good.
Yes, Karen. Hi, Karen.
Cameron, did I miss Cameron?
More than a little melty. You're a lot melty.
Karen's preparing for Christmas. I saw. On her
Oh, I haven't seen.
She has this cool. She has a notebook that she always keeps track of what she gives people for Christmas in.
Wow,
it's
that's organized.
And she says it's a nice thing to look back on, and
Oh,
it's a good thought.
it is a good thought.
You could do a
I
Christmas junk journal
don't
and do that.
organize to do it, but I like the idea.
Hmm. Well,
I wouldn't follow through on a notebook like that. I would start
I would have to. I'd start a new one every.
yeah, or something like that.
Because I
Exactly.
lost the other one.
Yes, that's what I mean. I would start it and lose it. It's exactly what I would do.
Like every other notebook I buy.
Yeah.
To use and then forget about. But
Mhm.
that's an ADHD problem. Let's begin. All the slides are mine, so
All right.
I just need you to react to it. Ariana shared this. I'm guessing this is in a bathroom. And
This is her. Yes, this is her collection. She has a antique and vintage soap collection, and she shared that she has been collecting the holders to display said soaps.
Display the soap, which I found at that antique store where she let. I think it's an ivory soap crate.
Oh,
So I need to see if it's still there and send her a picture and see if she needs it, because that would be a cool addition.
yeah, it would.
Because crates make great shelves.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So there's Ariana, for those who don't know, the Withering Cottage.
Yes.
I mean, you have
So
to be under a rock if you don't know.
Yes. We aren't living under rocks. We know who she is.
I live under rocks when it suits me. So I'm a hermit. I need a female. What's the female term for hermit? I think hermit is gender neutral, but
Hermita?
it's yeah, like hermet, ETTE.
Yes.
Oh,
There you
There
go.
you go. Hermet.
stay tuned.
Hermione.
I am. I mean, I'm that too. So, Somebody sent me this gentleman's house a few months ago, and I completely forgot about it. But then I found it again, and I was like, okay, this is going to take some time. But Ricky Boscarino is the owner of this house. This is what it looked like when he bought it in 1989. He is an artist, and he went all out on this house.
Oh, wow.
So he's
Holy cow.
mosaic, sculptor. He does all kinds of things. And it's gorgeous.
Very whimsical.
Really?
It's a lot, but
it looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like the
I'm
house that Pippi
here
Longstocking
for it.
lived in.
That's true.
Yeah.
so
I'm
he
here for it
calls
too.
This entrance, the artichoke, because it looks like a giant artichoke. He made that out of concrete.
Mhm.
And then, I mean, everywhere you look, there's something new to see. And I'll put his website in, because you could just go through and look at the pictures and see something different every single time.
Mhm.
That's very cool.
Wow.
Here's some of his interiors, and like, I also liked it because some of it reminds me of Earthships. Have you ever looked up Earthships
Yes.
before?
Yes.
The way he
have. I know
incorporates glass in the wall.
Right.
I just love it. And you can tell that he's a collector, because like these,
Look, all those pillows.
all those pillows, and then like the saint, like,
Oh yeah, they're beautiful.
candelabras. I love this round window so much. I just want to lay there and
Right.
read.
Yeah, he created a really nice, cozy,
So
beautiful.
cozy. Wait till you see the bathroom.
No.
Oh,
So that's him
wow.
in the bathtub.
Wait. This is another photo for that phrase that you said last week. Less is bore.
Less is bore. Yeah. And I love, look at the and the stained glass, like there's bees and then the skeleton, and I can't remember if he did the stained glass or a stained glass artist friend of his.
Okay.
But if you can look at close-ups of those, it's very cool. And then randomly there's gravy boats on the wall. Do you see him in between?
Wait, where are the gravy boats?
Right there.
In between.
I do.
Yeah.
I
Between
see.
the two.
Are they
glass on the left.
are they a fountain? Are they pouring water down
It's a
into?
fountain.
I think it's a
I
fountain.
think they are. I think you're correct.
Fun.
That's so cute.
Kathy Wiseman says that you are called a hermitess.
Hermitess. Okay. I can live with hermitess. So, but here's another view of the bathroom. And then this is the shower where all these river rocks are.
Oh, okay.
And then on the right is one of his collections that he calls the Hall of Hats. So, now, am I breaking up or are you breaking up?
No.
Can everybody
You
hear us?
sound perfect.
Okay.
You sound perfect to me.
I like the
Hi,
chandelier
Helen.
in the bathtub. Helen.
Hi, Ellen.
There are 2 porcelain thrones, though, Karen. Look at. One is probably a bidet because, you know.
Hey.
But this is Rick of Luna Park. Yeah, and behind him you see some of his crazy, not crazy, fantastical clay sculptures. He calls them face pots. And they're very, very cool. And lunapark.com is an, and then he has an entire garden full of awesome sculptures. I mean, I want to go there. I want to go check it out.
It looks like fun. It looks like fun. Does he ever do Airbnb?
Oh, that I don't know. I haven't seen any mention of that. I think he just lives there, so. Okay. So, lunapark.com if you're interested. He's also, this is his Instagram handle, Ricky of Luna Park. If you're interested in checking him out. Now, I have 3 media musts because it is the time of year where my love for all things vampire rears its head. And so I picked a silly, a less silly, and then a new vampire thing to share with all of you.
Okay.
In case you're feeling in the bitey mood. So this is a whole series. This is just the first 3. And I discovered them when I was in college because she was actively making fun of another vampire romance novelist who takes her vampire novels very, very, very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And these ones are very tongue-in-cheek, as you can tell by the titles. So A Quick Bite is the first one. Love Bites is the second. And Single White Vampire is the third. I wanted to put the 4th one on, but it wouldn't fit. And that's Tall, Dark, and Hungry for the 4th
Very
book.
cute. Very cute.
But it's fun. It's just silly. If you like romance novels, if you like brain candy, this is a fun series to check out. And then less
Oh, I love that book.
is The Historian. So The Historian came out in 2005, and of course I had to read it. And then the 2 images on the right are from my personal trip to Romania. So I took this book with me because I knew I was going to some of the sites that they mention in the book. So I was like, okay, I want to be able to like read this and reference it as I'm seeing these sites. So the image on the right is Poianari, which it was Vlad Tepes's castle on top of a hill. I climbed that hill to that castle. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It is a ruin. But I made it. And it's just stairs. Like from where we are, there's over 1,000 stairs you have to climb to get up there.
Oh my
Did I
gosh.
do that now? No. Did I even think about it then? No. And then the image at the bottom is the supposed resting place of Vlad in Snagov Monastery, which is on an island outside of Bucharest. And we had to be rowed over by a monk to get there.
Oh, really? To get to this cemetery site?
Yeah, it's in Snagov Monastery. It's this little brick building, and it's very interesting. Plus, I was in the building where Vlad was born in Sighișoara and some other places, and it's so much. It was so much fun, and the fact that I had this book just to like reference, and I was like, oh.
Yes.
Like, because I was reading it as we were like driving around or at night, and it made the trip for me. So
yeah, I'm sure it brought everything to life more for you.
Yeah.
That is a super great book. I'm glad you picked that one. It's so much fun. I love that book.
It's good. And as somebody who like has studied history and stuff, you know, the plight of a history student trying to find, you know, sources. I know that feeling. So then the third is a K-drama I just finished.
Oh boy.
Called Heartbeat. It's about a vampire who desperately wants to be human.
Is that the girl? Is the girl the vampire?
No, the guy is the vampire.
Okay.
So it also has a love. Do you see the cat on the roof with them? The cat plays an important part in the story.
Okay.
Which I'm not going to give away. But I have to warn you, it is not a strictly happy ending. So if you need a happy ending, don't watch it.
For the most part lately, when I want my escape flicks, I really want them to end happy.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's why. So I was getting towards the end, and I was like, "Oh, I have a bad feeling about this."
Yeah.
So I had the internet ruin it for me.
Mm-hmm.
It was still good.
Right.
but not like the romance novels I showed you.
Yeah. Okay.
But they also live in an awesome, cool old house. So
Yeah.
if you want to see some fun interiors, it's good for that as well. And it also doesn't fall into a lot of the vampire tropes that traditional, like, Western ones do. Like when they talk about, the
Garlic and things like that.
well, yeah. So it's funny, when he eats human food, he gets drunk.
Okay.
Like really drunk. But it doesn't take itself too seriously, which I enjoyed, but again, just beware when the ending comes.
Okay.
Then I saw this tablescape,
Oh.
and it was just fall, not Halloween. I'm gonna have to find a killer Halloween one for next week, though.
Squirrel plates.
I know, this is why. So and she just kind of uses the plates as decor as well. So it's just a setting for two, but the plates were so cute. And then, of course, we had to track down the plates because look at these plates.
Oh, the sheep. Oh, I want the sheep plates.
You can find these online. Some are expensive. Some are not. So it depends on what you're looking for. But this series was called Woodsy and Wise by Vicky Sawyer. She also did some other really cute plates.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just hoping I randomly find these in Goodwill someday.
How pricey do her plates go?
Right. Well, if they're new, not pricey at all.
Oh, you have to. So basically, these are you have to find them
a few years ago. Yeah.
Market. Okay.
Yeah. So it ranged from like as low as like $16 for one plate, and then like $100 something for all four.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I absolutely I love these plates so much.
Really cute.
So I had to share. And that's all for the regular slides.
Those are good slides.
It's good slides. I could have added more, but I was like, I don't know how long this ghost story is going to take. So,
ooh,
is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Is everybody ready for spooky? Do I need to turn the lights off? Okay. Now, trigger warning: violence is discussed. It's a ghost story, so just be prepared.
Okay.
But first, sit back and enjoy a tale of love, perfidy, and paranormal justice.
Gasp.
I'm gasping because I don't know what perfidy means, but that's just me.
So perfidy is like somebody who's unscrupulous or does somebody who's not on the up and up.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Leanne says Googling perfidy right now.
It's one of my favorite words, so I had to use it. And it fits. So I want to introduce you to Elva Zona Heister. She went by Zona. She did not like her first name. She was born in 1876 in Greenbrier County, West Virginia. She was the only girl of 5. She was smack in the middle of 4 brothers. So she had 2 older brothers, 2 younger brothers. And speaking from experience, not in the 1800s West Virginia, but living in a small town, everybody knows your business. So being the youngest, surrounded by, like, the only girl surrounded by brothers, I'm sure she was a bit stifled.
Mm-hmm.
And no clowns, Helen, no clowns, I promise. Now she rebelled against small town life. There are rumors that she had a child out of wedlock. Nobody knows what happened with that child. But in 1870s, 19. Go back. Oh, So October of 1896. She didn't meet him the year she was born. She was 20 when she met a very charming blacksmith by the name of Erasmus Dribbling Trout Shoe, which is a heck of a name.
Mm-hmm.
And he was large. He had muscles. Blacksmiths always do. And she immediately fell for him. And her mother was not having it. She was like, I get a bad feeling about this guy. I do not want you around him. He was working as blacksmith in the next town over. But she was in that town visiting family regularly. And that's when they met and fell in love. But she was, she's like, I'm 20. I'm going to be 21. Mom, I am on the shelf, as they say. I am going with this guy. And they elope. And this is their marriage portrait.
Wow. He's good looking.
He is good looking.
Just 3 days ago was their anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
So they eloped October 20th of 1896. Neither of them look particularly happy in this picture. But I'm told that they were devoted to one another. I'm told. I read. Okay. Mm-hmm. But yeah, look at him. They talk about how he had piercing eyes, dark hair, and quivering lips, is what one report said. I was like, But he was actually 10 years older than her. So he was in his 30s when they were wed. And the first 2 months, they seemed very happy. They moved into a log home, which was owned by his boss, the head blacksmith in this area. And this house still stands today in Greenbrier County, if you want to go and take a look at it. But in January of 1897, Zona fell ill. And the local doctor, Dr. Knapp, was keeping an eye on her, visiting regularly. But he said, she was fine. Everything should be okay. However, January 22nd, 1897. So we're just, 3 months post their wedding. He goes off to work. On his way, he stops by the Andersons' house, which they make note to mention they were African-American family. But the son, he would do odd jobs for people. And so he asked on his way to work, he's like, can you please just go and check on my wife? She hasn't been feeling well. I just want to make sure she's okay. He's like, and I need somebody to get the eggs from the chickens. He's like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. But the boy wasn't there when he went to work. When he had a break, he came back and he was super agitated because for some reason the boy hadn't gone yet. He was doing other chores for other people. And eventually he does go around 10, 11 in the morning. He gets a strange feeling when he goes to the house and all the doors are shut. All the windows are shut. So he goes in and he sees a trail of blood leading into a room.
Uh-oh.
But the door is shut. And he goes in again. And then he enters the dining room and he happens upon the body of Zona. She is deceased, laying there. And he immediately runs back to his mom, who everybody called Mrs. Martha, and then runs from her house to the blacksmith to tell him, your wife, she's fallen, something has happened. And both she and Shu reach the house at the same time. They send the boy off to get the doctor, Dr. Knapp. And by the time the doctor gets there, they have moved Zona into her bedroom and changed her into a different outfit. Actually, they put her in the dress that she wore to get married. It's high-necked, like if we go back. And plus, her favorite scarf has been wrapped around her head and her neck. And the doctor examines her very briefly, and he decides that she has passed of I think he's everlasting fate. And officially on the death certificate, he puts childbirth was her cause of death. And this is the actual obituary that was placed in the paper on the 28th of January. Mrs. Easy Shoe, wife of E.S. Shoe, died at her home in the Richlands, this county, on Sunday last, the 24th. Aged, was actually the 22nd. 22 years. Mrs. Shoe was the daughter of Mr. Hedges Heaster of Meadow Bluff District. Mr. Shoe formerly lived in Pocahontas County. It's another West Virginia county. It's important to remember, though. That comes back later. Now, Dr. Knapp examined Zona. When he was in the room with her, he noticed a mark on her neck, which he thought, she could have easily gotten from falling, if that's what happened. But Shoe was there, and he was super agitated, so he didn't do a full examination. And given how quickly they got married, it wasn't a leap to think that she was pregnant, and complications from that meant death at this time for most women. So that's what he went with. However, Zona wasn't going to let that stand. She appeared to her mother on 4 occasions as a fully formed ghost. While her mother was awake, this was not a dream. She was praying for answers, praying for help, and her daughter appeared to her. And the first time she didn't really say anything or do anything, but each separate time she visited her, she gave her more information on her death. And lastly, she said her husband killed her by beating her and breaking her neck. And she told her this by when she was leaving the 4th time, she turned her head all the way around.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Now, Mary Jane Heaster, Zona's mother. This is still Zona, but they looked very similar. She started hearing more tales of Shoe's past. This wasn't his first marriage. This was his 3rd marriage.
Oh, goodness.
The first one, she actually wasn't dead. He disappeared after they had a child. And in a fun fact, when she went to get her marriage license for her her next marriage, because she needed someone to help take care of her and her child, the week preceding that, they went to the same courthouse to get Zona and Shoe's marriage license. So it was like a ships passing in the night situation. But Mary Jane started hearing, so there's that. But his second wife, she died mysteriously. She was only 16. And the first wife always said that he was abusive. He was not nice to her. So she wasn't particularly heartbroken when he disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns out one of the reasons he disappeared is because he was in the state penitentiary for horse theft and possible murder. So the mom's, intuition was not far off. Mm-hmm. And so after the final vision, she goes to the county prosecutor. She's like, I know it sounds crazy, but my daughter did not die accidentally. So I need you to look into this. And he didn't just, wipe her off, because this is the hills of West Virginia, okay? We don't question a lot of things, We're open to the weird that happens. Especially, 1896, you're not terribly far removed from the Civil War. And here in West Virginia, it was family fighting family. So it was a very bloody and tense time. So he's like, I can't try this man on a hunch from a ghost. Okay. He's like, that will not hold up in court. So I need something else. And so he went to the doctor. And the doctor said, he's like, I was a little worried. He's like, I saw that mark on her neck. And when I went to move the scarf and trying to examine her, the husband just lost it. And so, it made sense that she died that way. So that's what I went with. So a few weeks later, they exhumed Zona's body.
Mm.
And she was given a full post-mortem exam. And you know what they found?
A broken neck.
So this is verbatim from now the trial didn't start until June because it was a traveling, circuit court that they had to wait on a judge in order to hear the case. But this is verbatim from a newspaper at the time. The evidence in this case was concluded yesterday morning and the argument begun in the afternoon after the instructions had been given to the jury by the court. There was no witness to the crime charged against Shu, and the state rests its case for a conviction wholly on the circumstances connecting the accused with the murder charged. The evidence of the medical experts, Dr. Knapp and others, who conducted the post-mortem exam makes it quite clear that Mrs. Shu did not commit suicide. It made it clear that her neck had been dislocated. There was no marks upon her person or evidence to show that she had subjected herself to any sort of violence. Her body was found by the boy sent to the house by Shu around 11 o'clock in the morning. And when Dr. Knapp reached the house an hour or two later, it was quite cold, and he was satisfied that she was dead, though he resorted without effect to various means of resuscitation. We mentioned the following, among other circumstances, relied upon the state to show that Shu killed his wife by dislocating her neck by some means. The evidence does not disclose. There were bruises also on the neck. He was the only person seen about or known to have been at the house that morning, prior to the time when his wife was found dead, that he requested Dr. Knapp, after he had resorted to the usual means of resuscitation, to make no further examination on the body, that he assisted in dressing the body, and in doing so put around the neck a high collar, a large veil several times folded and tied in a large bow under the chin, that the head was observed by a number of the witnesses to be very loose upon the neck, and would drop from side to side when not supported. That Shu sent the boy to the house to gather eggs, instructing him to go into the house, find his wife, and see if she wanted anything. That is, in his conversation and conduct after his wife died, he seemed in good spirits, showed no proper appreciation for the loss he had sustained, that when summoned to the inquest and post-mortem, he had to be at the post-mortem as the next of kin, and he sat in a corner whittling a piece of wood. Wow. Until they said, her neck was broken. And then one of the examiners was like, his whittling got worse. So he said to various witnesses he knew he would come back under arrest, that in speaking to a number of the witnesses on the subject, he always said they knew that they couldn't prove that he did the killing. So the connection to the accused with the crime depends entirely upon the strength of circumstantial evidence provided by the state. He was on stand all Tuesday afternoon and was given free rein and talked at great length. The very minute in particular describing unimportant incidents, denied pretty much everything said by other witnesses, said the prosecution was all spite work, entered a positive denial of the charge against him, vehemently protested his innocence, calling God to witness, admitted that he had served a term in the pen, declared that he dearly loved his wife. He appealed to the jury to look into his face and then say if he was guilty. His testimony, manner, etc., made an unfavorable impression on the spectators. There is no middle ground for the jury to take. The verdict inevitably and logically must be for murder in the first degree or for an all acquittal.
What did they do?
It took the jury less than an hour to convict Shu of murder. He lived out the rest of his days at the Moundsville State Penitentiary until he died in the flu epidemic of 1900.
Oh no, I lost her.
Are you here?
So he stayed there until he died of the flu. Oh yeah, you just broke up. Can you hear us?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
So that is the only known murder conviction caused by the testimony of a ghost. And the best part is, so the prosecution, they weren't going to put her mother on the stand. They did everything because they were like, everybody heard the story. You know, she was pretty loud about, you know, what she had seen and knowing that something had happened to her daughter. And they weren't, he was like, we don't need that. He's like, between the marks on her neck, what happened, the way he acts, plus his past history, we're pretty sure we have this in the bag. Mm-hmm. It was the defense that put her mother on the stand and tried to like poke holes into what she was saying. Yeah. And it did not work in their favor. So, and it's funny because when I would travel to this area, I would see this and I never really looked into it. Until I saw a mention of it when I was doing the Ouija board research. And I was like, no Ouija board was involved. Just straight apparition. And and it's funny because the Moundsville State Penitentiary, it's one of the most haunted places in West Virginia. And so I'm thinking she went there and haunted him too.
That would be awesome.
But you can visit her grave. You can visit the house. You can visit the courthouse where it was tried because it's been in continuous use since like 1837. And it's interesting because following the Salem witch trials, spectral evidence was not allowed in. Which was what they called, you know, when a ghost tells you something. And that's why the prosecution never wanted to bring the mother onto the stand. So, yeah, we're done. So, Zona. Cheers, Zona.
Cheers, Zona.
Cheers, 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 cheers.
Yeah, I'm sure those 3 years were pretty awful, Kathy. That place is not fun. So,
you're in Gillette. That's so fun.
Yes, listen to your mama.
Listen to your mama. Looking to your always great.
Between Frozen, Charlotte, and Zona, moms, trust your mom.
Yeah.
Hi, Mia.
Hi, Mia.
I mean, it's spooky, but not like gonna follow you around spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Unless you killed your wife, and then maybe.
Right.
Zona might intervene. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, do you have something to share? A favorite thing?
I only have the thing I showed you.
Do you want to show it? I can show you. This is not vintage, but I went to Big Lots. Do you have a Big Lots out there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They had all their Halloween stuff on sale.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to get some pillows.
What else did you get?
Well, Malcolm's going to get mad at me when I move this one. Because he's declared that it's his. It's a Ouija board pillow.
You got a Ouija! Oh, it has tassels.
It has tassels.
Yeah, that's really cute.
And my black cat loves it. Here you go.
I like that. That's really cute. That's cute. Yeah. The only thing I have is this is the one thing that I was able to pull out that I got today in Round Top. Some lion paw tongs, which you guys have known me for a while. You know, I've been wanting lion paws to join my Talon tongs. So I did get these. They're silver plates. They're French, and they were $10.
They're lovely.
So, yeah.
Lovely.
Cute. Tongs.
Okay. So we're going to wrap up this fun episode. Some Pictionary. Look how red my face is, man.
We're gonna play games. Yay!
Who wants to draw first?
Angela, you go. You go first.
Okay, I'll go first. Let me make myself big.
Thanks, Maria.
I have to decide what I want to draw. I made a list while I was at work today, and then I left the list at work.
Are we doing spooky Halloween themed?
I was gonna do Halloween theme, just to keep it kind of easy to guess.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to remember what I drew last year, so I don't draw the same thing.
And is the audience guessing and just the audience?
You can guess, and the audience can guess. Anybody can guess.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
I'm just like, what should I draw?
blanked.
What should I draw?
Yeah, what did I draw? Okay. All right. I have an idea. Are you ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Ready.
Black Widow. I think I need to not guess because of the delay.
Oh yeah, they'll get it. Well,
get
maybe they're not feeling it. Say, Shauna got spider. It was more specific. Yeah. Glow mold. Should do a blow mold. All right. Do you know what you want to draw?
No. Do you want to draw something?
I'll draw something.
Okay.
Christy.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Should we not guess then? We'll let the audience guess.
We'll let the
audience.
The audience, yeah.
Okay. Unless they get stuck.
I'm impressing myself that I'm drawing like this.
You're impressing me too. Karen and Kara.
But it's Frankenstein's monster.
That's true.
Did they get it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, good.
Good job.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay, now you go.
Me go. I don't know what to do.
Think of a monster.
I'll think of a monster.
Does it have to be a monster?
Doesn't have to be a monster, but think of something like that. Think in that way.
I don't know how to draw. I don't know.
Thanks, Leanne.
How do you draw this? Oh, shoot.
I know what it is.
I think I know what it is too.
Oh, shoot.
Da-da-da-da.
Yes.
Yes. Dang. Okay.
Dang.
Kara got it. Kara got it. Kara got it.
Yay.
Do-do-do-do-do.
That was a good thing.
That was a good thing. It's an excellent thing. We'll do. Oh, okay. I know. Let's do it this way. Does anybody have guesses yet?
Yes. Kara, I see
Yes.
Kara's got it.
The Pumpkin King.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay.
No, but I should have drawn the Mothman. Oh, curses.
Okay. Let me see if I can do this. I got to do this one a little bit different. Can y'all see? I'm sorry. This is not a very good picture.
Oh, I know it.
No.
No.
Let me say, Mummy. Is it from Nightmare Before Christmas?
No.
I've got it. I know what it is. I think it needs gills.
Oh, yeah. It needs skills.
It's the creature from the Black
get it?
Lagoon.
I get it. Kara.
Yes! That was it! That
Yes.
was it! Good job. Okay.
Very good. I don't know what to do.
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, do.
Okay.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Jennifer.
Okay. Wait, you guys can't even see what the heck I'm doing.
Frozen. Okay. Oh, Kathy was okay. She said, like, I guess we froze. I
Are
didn't
we
think she was
frozen?
I don't know.
Just a little.
Oh no.
Kara got it.
Oh. Yes.
Kara got it.
This is supposed to be stripes. Now they look like horns. There you go. There's the Bride of Frankenstein. Thanks for guessing that, Kara. So I didn't have to go any
I
further.
mean, given like the blurriness, I want to play charades with her because I feel like we might be an unstoppable team. All right, let's see.
Oh, hey, Jennifer.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
I don't understand.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I think Karen.
Zombie. Yes.
Oh, it's
Okay,
a zombie.
okay, Karen got it.
I'm sitting here. Is it Michael Myers?
I was gonna be like,
At first, I thought it was the guy from Saw.
Oh,
Brains.
yeah, the puppet. The puppet.
Spray.
Jigsaw.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
All right.
Let
I
me
mean,
see.
if you have an idea, feel free to draw. If not, we can wrap things up.
Do you have one that you want to do?
I think I have one. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Wow, that was really good. The zombie one. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. Anybody get it yet?
I know who it is, but I can't remember which movie that's from. Because I don't watch scary movies. I can tell you, I have a fun fact about that character, though.
Anybody?
It's Michael Myers, right?
That's it. You got it.
Do you know who his mask is based off of?
Who?
Oh, yeah, I know. Kirk.
William Shatner.
I know.
What?
It's William Shatner's face.
It's a Kirk mask. It's a Star Trek Kirk.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Here it says it's Zona's husband. I was this close to drawing Zona.
Yes. I don't have anything.
Well, it's okay. It's just, I mean,
I'm terrible. Hold on. Let me just see. Like Halloween.
did you not know that? Now, if you go and look at a still, like you can see his face. Like it, I mean, it will forever change the way you see that character.
Yeah, that's true. Hold on. I'm trying to get some ideas and it's just not really.
All right. We're approaching 8 o'clock. So
Okay.
That
I hope everyone enjoyed me talking a lot tonight because that's what happened.
Well, I really enjoyed the story. I enjoyed it all. So thank you. Thank you for carrying the show.
No problem. I'm so thankful you guys can make it. Because it would have been real fast if it was just me. You know how I get when I'm nervous. Talk real fast. But it was so awesome that Christy could join us.
Oh, thank you. I'm so honored.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
I mean,
this was
you
fun.
put that backward drawing thing down.
Thank
She
you.
does.
Thank you. I was surprised.
So maybe we need to have another game night.
Yeah,
In the near
totally.
future. In the future, maybe we could do another pajama party.
Am I the
Yes,
first guest?
we need to. We had Patrick.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, and our anniversary
Sheila on. We've had
birthday
Sheila.
party. We had Jody because Jody is who brought us together,
Yes, we did.
and Michelle. Michelle was the other.
Michelle.
Yeah.
But because of the holiday season, it sometimes things get hectic. So game nights are a good way to alleviate the pressure of having to.
Everybody's got a lot going on, you know.
Yeah.
So
We'll do more.
I hope you all have a fantastic week. I shall continue to keep you updated on the beep situation. There will be a video all in the beep on its own. When I find it, there will be video evidence. And then I'm going to rip it out of the wall.
Can't wait. That's going to be, you have to pick the perfect music for that.
So have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next week. I think Heather will be home then, sadly.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do something on Sunday. So
okay.
Come visit me on Sunday night.
See you then. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, good night. Have a great week. Bye.